Alright, so I'm back with some more Bravely Default 2. In between parts, I did a whole bunch of different things to try to make Seth better. And basically, everything that I tried was either he's the same strength or he's weaker, except for making him Swordmaster. And with that, by doing that, I was actually able to make him a little stronger. But more so like, oh, instead of doing like...
I hereby call this judgment to order. But Bishop Helios not here. Who's going to be in charge?
Instead of doing like 1,000 per hit, it's like 1,300 per hit. So it's not way better, but it is better. However, I'm not sure if that's because, like,
Good day,
I don't know, like...
I hope that you are well.
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if Seth is like the weakest warrior of light, or if just his best class is one of the ones I don't have yet, or if there's something weird about him that I'm missing, or...
And he says the judgments have to stop.
Nonsense!
Or it could maybe even be like that
No.
the only classes that are good on him
Ask you.
are like Berserker and Vanguard, meaning
Believe that the Lord of Dragons
to make him good I'd have to either double dip with Adele or change Adele, which I don't want to do.
How could I possibly believe otherwise?
I believe you when you say that. But that little voice you hear, that's your own thoughts, your own desires speaking to you. It's almost sad when you think about it.
To hold your Archbishop in contempt is to hold the people of Randall and their...
Is our team actually going to be able to save her this time?
And in doing so, you will
Come on,
keep
team.
the suspicion against you. You will stand before your people and face the judgment of the Lord. This and only this can lift the stain of suspicion.
It's time to kick this fool's ass.
Lord of Dragons, watch over you. Lord of Dragons, watch over us all.
You know what? Maybe okay. We actually made it this time.
Damn it!
Just plow through him.
Get out of the way!
It's not hard, guys.
Oh, hello, you lot.
Maybe the actual dragon will show up.
But I think this might be it for me.
Doesn't need to be.
Can you tell Master Gwydion I'm sorry I wasn't able to do as he asked?
Tell him yourself.
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all! Lord of Dragons, watch over us all! And with this,
Come on, Gwydion. No matter what you do, you're going to be dying soon, so you may as well step up.
power is made absolute.
Your power?
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all.
Oh shit. Come on, Gwydion. It's time. Oh, she just dove right off the... Oh!
Contact. Going up.
Oh!
What? You're...
I had the right idea, but it was the... That makes sense.
And? You scared?
But she's also still a warrior of light and a good guy.
Say something sooner. You are... I can't believe how beautiful you are. What? When did you get so good? Hold on.
See, because when I was saying that I thought she was a dragon, it's like I was wrong, but I was definitely like still in the ballpark. And with them talking about fairies, I guess I maybe should have seen it coming.
Adele, you're a...
I know. I was as flabbergasted as you are. I don't mean to, but I'm not sure I believe you. What's that supposed to mean? My eyes nearly popped out of my head when I saw.
What?
Now that really is flabbergasting.
Ah, a fairy! An actual fairy!
And honestly, though, that that does make her even more of this game's idea than
Confusion to make our escape.
than normal, just because, like, you know, she's not a bad guy, but she's from the faction that everyone thinks is bad.
What the heck just happened? She's a fairy.
I wonder if we're gonna get any cool gameplay perks out of that.
Where are you lot off to? Come back here. Wait for me.
Because otherwise, besides
Safe here.
like character development, lore, and some fan service, what would be the point?
They'll find us before long.
Friend, over here.
Hey,
Father Ridian. My home will provide a refuge for a short while at least. Follow me. Please, make yourselves at home.
Why are you helping us? You know what just happened, right?
I think so. I think he does.
It was you
Yeah,
who told me of the Lord of Dragon's true wishes.
that's also
And
true.
Calio's treachery. Although I must confess to having been a little surprised to discover your true form.
Aye, you're not the only one, pal. What's the big idea? Not telling your travelling companion and trusted pal that you were a fairy all along?
Sorry. We're not supposed to tell people.
Yeah.
In fact, we're not even supposed to leave our village. They keep it hidden behind all kinds of magic wards.
Are we gonna
so
get
no
go-
one from the outside can find
I
it.
want to go there
You must
before we're
have a
done.
Very good reason.
Doesn't have to be now, but before we're done with
Are
the
you
game.
allowed to tell us what that might be?
And it would make the most sense to do it after Rheimdall and
Now's
before
as good a time
Adam.
as any. I think I told you before that I'm looking for my sister.
You did, yeah.
Well, she disappeared from our village after stealing all the asterisks.
Okay,
What? So the Asterisks belong to the fairies?
that makes sense.
We made them a very long time ago. Took all the knowledge of the greatest masters of the professions and sealed it away inside. Anyway,
So we're definitely gonna have to fight the sister, but is it gonna be as a fairy or is it gonna be as an Asterix user?
so
Honestly, I hope it's a fairy, just
happens to be
because
looking for the asterisks too.
we need non-Asterix boss
Surely
fights.
thought that certain someone would make a fine companion on the search for your wayward sister.
Something like that. And then we heard about this woman giving asterisks out to people. And I realized it had to be her. I only wish I knew why she's doing what she's doing.
Come quietly, you. Leave us alone. We don't know anything. Then why are you running away, And listen, you're fairies too. A lot of you. We're not. I promise. Take them away.
I fear there will be no
Yeah.
sign in the chaos now that a fairy has finally been discovered in our midst.
Yeah.
If only we had seen the truth sooner.
I think we'd better go to the Hall of High Holies and resolve this.
This is a
once
problem
and
that
for
will not be
all.
solved
Don't you?
easily. Even if we get rid of the Archbishop.
I'm coming too. No, you are not. Look at you. You're covered in bruises. They must have put you through hell.
Father Ridian, will you look after Martha for us? But of course, child.
But
Don't worry, Martha.
I guess that also explains why,
so glum. We'll be back before you know it.
why,
All right.
despite the fact that she's a very strong physical unit, the game was like, magic, she can do it. I was like, why? Why is she so broken? It's like, oh. Because she's basically like, what if Adia and Eri were rolled into one character and we're both good guys? Of course, more side quests. Monstrous medley? What the fuck is that? I legit don't know what that is. And I already have the soul food. Cool. Huh, apparently that was a really hard quest. But I want to see what that was. Huh. Ah. Can be used to lure monsters of all families and to continue. Oh. And considering the fact that, you know, the more consecutive battles you do without returning to Overworld, you get a multiplier for that. That's definitely good for grinding. I guess that Adele, at least for the time being, hasn't gotten, because like it didn't flash anything on the screen like it didn't say anything like you have earned the fairy asterisk only for Adele, or Adele can now do blank. It didn't say anything like that. So I guess that it's either it's not going to affect her at all, or it will, but not yet. Oh, okay. It's time to beat this bishop dude's ass. Beat the bishop dude's ass. Oh, it's a dungeon. I mean, that makes sense because you always battle through a dungeon and then beat the shit out of a boss. But it's also a little weird that like the church is on top of the hill is a big dungeon.
Not the best start.
Oh, did they get advantage? No, they got brave points. Yeah. We're Seth. Okay, so with Seth, we go into our solid stance. And then... Oh, this is new. What's solid slash? Usable when in solid stance. Okay. I want to see how much... I know that solid right is worse than auto attacking, but I want to see how solid slash does compared to the auto attacking. Because when I'm in solid... Okay. Yeah, see, so... Because when I'm in solid stance, the attack option lets you attack twice. And therefore, even, like... Yeah, just... You guys saw, the strong attack did 1200, but the two basic attacks did 1900. Half. Okay. So, lightning and fire are both normal, and then they resist water. Oh, nice. Oh shit! I thought I was out of range. All right, baby girl. God, she's a fairy. That's so fucking badass. The fact that she's non-human is just that's really cool, and I really like it. Even though she's how she's non-human is different than I predicted. Man, that looks like you can interact with it, but you can't. Oh! Honestly, the layout of this dungeon is very similar and reminds me to like the way the Eternal Central Command, where you fight the Templar in the original game, is laid out. What? Okay, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I'm not supposed to go up those stairs. If I was, the marker would be on those stairs. No, I'm not opposed to exploring a little bit, but I definitely want to be on the correct path. That dead end, so maybe I have to loop around the other way. Yes, that seems to be correct. Oh, hey, chest. 2 remedies. Remedy cures all status ailments, I think. So that's pretty good. Dude, I was so north of you. Oh, whatever. His bird. There's a bird with him. Alright, Adele. We'll just go for crosscut. Because it hits twice, so it does like 5,000 damage. And that's, considering it's only 18 MP, that's good. Multitask, okay. Booster Bun, physical attack. Oh shit. Booster Bun! Oh. Oh, hey, buddy. I wonder if you're. Is this thing? I don't know if it's a super monster or a regular. Every super monster that I've encountered so far has been out in the overworld, and therefore it's probably a regular monster. But and it doesn't have the aura either, because they're usually out in the overworld and they're like black with an aura. They're pretty strong. I've only beaten like 2 or 3 of them, and they were all ones that were in hell. Yeah, they were all ones that were by Halcyonia. Halcyonia. Honestly, the fact that this Astromage or whatever dude, like, basically, him being the final boss of the area does make sense because of the fact that he is the Archbishop, but it's also really weird due to the fact that Archbishop is a support class. So it's one of those things where, like, even though it makes sense to end the chapter with him based off of his canonical standings, it's also weird because gameplay-wise, all he's gonna do is, like, heal and debuff. That being said, they have done a decent job at amalgamizing classes, and therefore, and in addition to that, both Painter and Spirit Master have light magic. So, like, basically, elementless magic and time magic are both things that I could see the astrologer having in addition to status, if they give him offensive magic and amalgamize his class the way they have with a lot of the others. Okay, there's the stairs I need to go up. This will just loop around to him, right? Yep, good. If that hadn't connected, I would have been like, shit, where the fuck, how do I get there? Okay. So we're going to save before we fight this guy. I know we, like, just saved. But I don't want to have to rerun through that shit if I lose. Hall of High Holies. It's crazy, because, like, this looks a lot like the room where, right before you fight Providence at the end of Bravely Second, even though I know this boss is going to be nothing like that, just the fact that it's thematically similar makes me feel more intimidated than I should. Okay, he's got the fire crystal.
If you have come here merely to obstruct me in my prayers, I beg of you, begone.
And who or what are you praying to?
We already have water and
Fire
earth.
crystal.
So once we get this one, it'll just be to get the wind crystal
Not as an
back
object
from
in
Adam.
and of itself, but as a symbol of the favor shown me by my lord and master.
Okay.
The Lord of Dragons possesses the power to answer his children's prayers, and only unto me, his most beloved, does he deign to speak.
Whatever,
I
bro.
hate to break it to you, but according to him, his voice hasn't been getting through to you for a while.
Blasphemy! Hold that gripped the lands.
He's like, heresy! Destroy them!
Lift in response to my prayers. Was the crystal of fire not delivered unto me in recognition?
Well, maybe some other asshole's responding to your prayers.
It is only a matter of time before the sacred stone grants me its blessing, that I might guide my people on the way ahead. Yea, and verily, he who possesses the crystal possesses the Master's undisputed favor, and with it, the right to rule over Ragdal as the Lord of Dragons' chosen king.
Nah.
You're wrong. You couldn't be more wrong. But you refuse to see it, and Gwydion and Martha are suffering because of you.
That's
Do you
true.
have any idea how much it must hurt him to be unable to protect his beloved people? And how much it must hurt Martha to have to see it? What you're doing is unforgivable. And you're not going to get away with it.
The crystal's blessing comes!
I am that which rages, which destroys, which grants life anew. That which once rewarded the queen of fairy
Oh, really?
with its favor.
Huh?
Great changes are afoot. There is one who seeks to break the chains which hold the Knight's Nexus in bondage. Chains long held in place by fairy kind. And who would seek to achieve such an end?
My
It's...
sister.
yeah.
I thought as much. I still can't figure out why, though. But at least I know what I have to do now. I have to lead everyone to her. Me, Gloria, and the others. We have to find her. And when we do,
It's gonna be plot relevant,
whatever
baby!
she's doing, I'll make sure of it. We just have to keep going until then.
My power is yours. That your quest might be successful, and the Knight's Nexus be laid in chains once more.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing a pretty good job with that second thing. Cool. It's interesting because, like, when we kick Dominic's ass and get his asterisks, I feel like that.
Just as I was 50 years ago.
I feel like that it'll probably be for.
Am I not chosen?
It'll be for Elvis because
Yet again,
he's the only party member that hasn't gotten a story asterisk in this chapter,
you shall
or it'll be for Adele because it's her chapter.
My wings. You're a fraud. And I'm going to keep my promise to Gwydion if it's the last thing I do.
Because it recommended Swordmaster for Seth, and it recommended
Watch out, guys.
that might be backwards, but it definitely, when it comes to the three we beat, it definitely was one for Adele, one for Gloria, and one for Seth. Alright, and we're on Adele. So, let's see. Shell split. Then Neocross / Neocross /. Oh shit, he totally just used time magic on me. Because that stopped. So yeah, he must be astrologer and time mage rolled into one. That'll make him a lot more useful. Especially considering that in second, those two jobs are a good combo. And he's another bow user too.
I might show these sinners the true power of the Oracle. In the name of our
Honestly, like if he's got time magic and a bow, that makes me think Gloria. Okay, and he's alone, so we can. I think there's a good chance that all three of these elements will be neutral to him, but just in case that's not the case. Because of he took half damage from lightning, and the other ones I wasn't able to read, but they all did about the same amount. So maybe he just takes half damage from elemental magic straight up. So let's see. We want solid stance, and then we want 3 basic attacks. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, get him, Seth. All right, Gloria. So since he's alone, we're gonna use disaster. Whoa, he healed? Oh fuck. Is it which one's healing him? Is it the earth or is it the wind? And she's gonna do that shit 8 times because of God damn it. So he's gonna get instead of taking 8,000 damage, he's getting 8,000 health back from that. This spell does both earth and wind damage, so I don't know if the earth is healing him or the wind. Man, that could have and should have been amazing, but instead it might have just made it so that now I'm gonna lose the fight because of the attrition. We'll see. Trip Lara. Oh. Okay. Adele. Shell Split. Neo Cross. And Crosscut.
face your judgment.
Yeah, I know. You do a lot of magic damage. Oh, wait, what?
Defeated me yet.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
I am to be the savior of
Maybe he's got really low HP and heals a couple times. There have been bosses in other games that have done that.
that I might fall. Lord of Dragons, grant me your power, your protection, your healing ritual.
Because even though he healed 8,000, when Adele went off on him, she did 15,000. Okay. So, I want to know your numbers. $28,000 remaining. Yeah, he's taking half damage from all 3 of those elements, so... Alright, Seth. Now, let's see. I'm allowed to... Okay, so that's cool. So when you take a stance, it doesn't just last till the end of the turn. So I can just go attack, and do like 8,000 damage. Oh, only Gloria went down, even though that did big damage to everyone. Fuck off, bro. Every time I'm in one of these fights, I'm like, I need to buy Phoenix Downs, and then I never actually do it. 11,000. Okay. Items. Ether on myself. Then shell split, cross slash, cross slash. Yeah! Whew. That's right, don't fuck with her. It doesn't matter that the entire team's dead. She'll get the job done. She always wins. Don't fuck with baby girl. I think he said yeah, it is for Elvis. And I think he said he was called an Oracle class. Yeah. Enables now to... Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Quick and slow. I don't remember quick being a thing in the past.
Lord, why have you forsaken me?
Forsaken you? He never spoke to you from the first.
Still.
Murder! Honestly, 3's not... Because, like...
Such a terrible...
Oh, Helio, okay.
Helio.
Still,
There's only one L.
it saves me the trouble of murdering
So it's Helio.
before returning home. I have more than enough for my hands already.
Yeah,
Laying the
but
groundwork
I'm pretty sure that so far,
no small task.
Thief, Painter, and Oracle are the only Asterix users that have died.
And the terrain, this really is the most inconvenient place to send an army. But thanks to the fire crystal, things have become much easier in that regard. And now that the most troublesome characters have been painted as fairies and eliminated,
Yeah.
only the pathetic sheep who hung on Dominic's every word remain.
I mean,
Now I need simply
he actually seemed evil when he had his Asterix, so the fact that
Our generals must be commended.
he orchestrated all this is actually not that surprising. I know I never, like, verbally said it or predicted it, but...
After all,
Hey, come back!
Yeah, somehow we're gonna get the Asterix before the cutscene's over.
Tom to join the invaders. We have to hurry.
Like, it showed him run off with the Asterix, but I have it. Gameplay-wise, anyway. Really? Okay, so just... Yeah. Even though he grabbed the Asterix and ran off, I have access to it. That's so weird. Okay, so let's see. What did it do? Yeah, that. And so a target. More quickly. Reduces a target's resistance to a selected element for 2 turns. Okay. Imbue a turn. Oh!